The thin material slips easily away from my shoulders, and I thrust my 34C breasts instinctively forward. He requires no second invitation, and his tattooed hands envelops them in seconds. He massages them gently, his thumbs circling the areola. I squirm in my seat as he begins to gently rub the nipples in tandem. They are taut, and his touch sends a spark of electricity from my chest deep down south. I moan out loud as his wet lips surrounding the left one, and his tongue flickers over the surface of the bud, teasing it out even more. I am in heaven, and a murmur escapes my lips. My murmurs and moans only encourage him, and it isn't long before he has removed my skirt and panties. The secretions from my pussy are running freely down my inner thigh. What a slut he must think I am, as I involuntarily raise my hips, offering myself to him. First one finger slides effortlessly inside my opening, testing how wet I am. It is rapidly joined by a second, and I have to bite down on my lips from the sensations they are providing. In slow, well-practiced movements, he pleasures me. With his free hand he pulls off his shirt, and I fumble at the waistband of his pants. In a seesaw motion I manage to get them down over his muscular thighs. He pauses for a moment, and I open my eyes. The sight that greets me catches my breath. I am staring into the face of Jesus Christ, his crown of thorns surrounding his head, which is inclined to the side. His arms are outstretched and hands nails to the cross, which is emblazoned across Curtis's chest. The word Messiah in Coptic script is captured just above the figure of our Lord. The artwork is beautiful, a quality I can only imagine the hours of painful work that went into its creation. He leans forward, his lips meeting mine, and our tongues seek out each other in the caverns of our respective mouths. He's not forceful, but the pressure is enough for me to respond in kind. His hands cup my face as he smothers my cheek, neck and shoulders with his gentle kisses. I reach around his neck, drawing him close, and run my fingers down the length of his muscular back. His body is just as I expected under tight-fitting denim clothing. Not 1 inch of fat, only sinew of carved muscle. As my hands descend down his back, the tips of my fingers are raised and lowered. It's a strange feeling, but I am too aroused to give it much thought. Curtis removes his hands from my jaw and continues to probe my pussy with his fingers. I raise and lower myself to his ministrations as he brings me close to climax. I reach out and find what I'm looking for. The shaft of his penis is thick and pulses under my grip. I slide my hand around the girth before running it along its length, then returning to the head. The action causes him to exhale and inhale rapidly as the pleasure takes hold. The sticky fluid from his arousal aids my fingers as they glide up and down his cock. His fingers increase tempo and intensity as we both seek to bring each other to a satisfying end.